Hello, Columbia. Matt McCormick, the Columbia Chamber of Commerce, coming to you on another Friday from our offices here at the Thomas G. Walton Building. Want to go over a number of things that happened here recently. Want to make sure that you're in the know of everything. So one, make sure to check out the city this morning at 10 a.m. They had a press conference and some new reopening guidelines that they've put together. We've got those posted up on our COVID-19 resource page located at columbiamodechamber.com. One of the number of the things to check out, it starts opening up things a whole lot more than what the last reopening guidelines were. So make sure you check those out. But then it also has one of the things that you, our members, and our business community, and we've been asking for, which is a more defined guidelines or more defined dates within that guidelines of kind of how we step through that and what are those more defined timelines in there. So make sure you look at that. For those of you that got the Paycheck Protection Program loans, I know a number of our businesses, a number of our members out there took advantage of that Paycheck Protection Program. And if you remember, a portion of that's going to be forgivable. That's what was so enticing about that program, is a portion of that's going to be forgivable. So the SBA has now put out an application for the forgiveness. That's forgiveness application. So it really walks through the steps on what all is forgivable, how you lock things in, where to put it in. You know, if there's any questions, I make sure, advise you to check with your CPA and have them help you walk through that. But that is out there. There's no training on it yet, and some of the things can change a little bit, but the SBA does have it out there and expecting more guidance on that to come. One of the things, if you do need more information on that, one of our local CPA agencies here, Williams Keeper, is going to be holding a webinar over it that really walks through it. So you might check that out. They're doing that on the 27th starting at 10:30 a.m. and you can check with them about the information on that. One of the other things we wanted to talk about real fast was our successful meeting we had with our hoteliers in the city and the county and the health department. And really what we did was what we were working on there together, and along with the Convention and Visitors Bureau, was working on looking at the guidelines for our hotels with conference space. And so that they can start preparing better, and we rewrote those, worked together to come up with some solutions so that our hotels with conference space can start looking at how can we book, making sure that they can book stuff into the future. So in June, July, August, and on through, as organizations and companies are out there trying to get their conferences put back together, that we make sure that our hotels here can serve those organizations and those companies and bring that business here to Columbia. A couple of things. Another thing that was good within our community was there's a new partnership and a new program out there, the Columbia STEM Alliance. So the Columbia STEM Alliance is now making, and they have been for a little while, and they've teamed up with the MU Health, with the MU Hospital, but they are making some face shields. So I encourage you to take a look at that. It's located, you can take a look at the story and the information on it. It's columbiastemalliance.com /project face shield. I encourage you to take a look at that and read about the great things that our STEM Alliance is doing to help our frontline workers and to help those that might need those face shields. Unfortunately, this week, most of you probably heard of the passing of former Senator Chuck Graham. We want to send our condolences to his family and our thoughts and our prayers to his family, and just a thank you for all the wonderful things he had done for Columbia and for Boone County and for the great state of Missouri, and really has made a difference for the whole state. And so you will be missed, and thoughts and prayers to the Chuck Graham family. The other thing that we want to say is hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and please take time to remember what Memorial Day is about. It's remembering the men and women that served in our military and paid that ultimate sacrifice of their life for our freedoms. So, make sure this weekend, while you're enjoying the outdoors over the holiday weekend, that you take some time to remember those and those families that lost loved ones within our military. And with that, I hope everybody has a good Memorial Day. Stay safe and stay strong, Columbia.